Is it time? What is this, 67? Bars at noon, 67. Let's see. Bars at noon. Okay, that was a pause in the video that occurred just so. What's going on, man? Bars at noon, 67. What is that? LXVII? LXVII 67. Okay. It's almost noon now. Why? It's almost noon now. What am I gonna queue up? Let's see what this taboo loop is talking about. Shouts out to Danny Sparks. It's almost noon, less than a minute till noon. I'll be rapping. Yeah. It's a windowsill type of rap. Bars at noon is going down like that. That it went down real quick though. That noon slid up on me real slick and slow and slickly. Came through, was looking full and sickly though. Never had to touch the real, couldn't see it. Man, had to eat and get a bid because I was spilling. It was a lot of spillage. It was no damn feeling how you was feeling. I'm in the village. Cause it takes a whole village to raise a man. It came through, it was razor thin, sharp blades on the edge. Came through up on the stead like they was riding sleds through the snow, through the road, waiting on an avalanche just to move though. Groove flow, yeah, no, it was a smooth flow. The flow was smooth flow. Whoa, back her up and back around, batter up, batter down, bat it up, let it pack it down. I'm back on the damn mound, pitching, then he came through and listened to how the shit was popping and crackling in the kitchen, popping, crackling, and that's what's happening. Had a nice swisher, night and night dinner, had to do the dishes was done, and this shit was won. The day that is, I prayed it came through, was late, and had to change my whole slate. I had to the slate before the audition, came to the sitting in the room, the partition. Let me part your pension, not to break your heart, man. Let me get a little pension, just a smidgen. Yeah, let me smudging. Itty-bitty stubbing came up from the dungeon. The dungeon even came down from the attic. Dagged, I could see through all the static and distortion. Gordon came through. They tried to extort him and said, if you don't do this, well, I'ma do that. Man, do what you gon' do. Do fat. And I'ma came through fat, came through large, came through bars, came through charge, came through with bars in the large build. Bar the heel came through 67, this bar still several times in consecutive. Yes sir, the branch was executive, the executive came through. It was, it's not for show, it wasn't decorative, it was decadent, yeah. Very sick and slick and sultry, came through with poultry, man, cooking chicken and fried the poultry. Fried it up, couldn't wait to just cook it up, then divide it up and feed everybody, ear crowded. Came through, man, get the whole ear crowded, ear sprouted. Came through it in the ear sprouted, ear shouted. I heard it all, bird and maul. He came through and burned them all. All was burnt awful, Aristotle. Man came through, was philosopher. Aristotle era, came through, was not a Neronauta, like an astronaut, a painted model. They had an answer, had a rapper, I had to blast off, man, the raster, man, they was talking about owning their masters. The masters used to be owning, used to be rolling, but who's in control of the recording, who got control of, yeah, who got the file data backup, tell you gal to back up, tell you about the backup, hold on, man, back up, switched it up, pay attention, bro, attention was past due, last due, let me just flash on you, to just shine some light on the fool to shine, cool to rhyme, man, ain't a motherfucker cooler with the rhyme, man, who is cool as I am, right here, came through, gosh dang, gosh, range locked in the same spot, posted up, and I left here, and I came back, they was in the same spot, I can't not damn deal with it, how you feel, baby, this feel great, and then can't feel scammy, feel stranded, I feel strained, feel stained, yeah, I took over like a sprain, I had a whole Spain, I had a whole wingspan, whole wing, I had a whole thing of chicken picture, nigga came through, the chicken man, he really did picture the vision was pictured, yeah, it was a pictures, yeah, man, it was atrocious and the pictures, I just left the audition room, from the room, came through, Mr. MF Doom was buzzing, I want to throw up a whole clone of me just for the subject, just so I wouldn't be late for my bill, hell yeah, I had to send a young bill, voice, spit the damn choice, and it's spit in here my voice, so my voice heard very clear, man, it smelled like syrup steering, and it started steer, and it started stirring, it started swerving even, I couldn't wait to be released, man, got some shit I want to put out, man, I couldn't wait to release a reason, and roll it like a Reese's Pieces, it was a peanut butter over here, and chocolate over there, and chocolate over there, and it gets screwed up and chopped over here, and screwed up over there, it was like manufactured different, all parts assembled, came through the trip, and man, I just did it for the made in this place sign, Ray Stein couldn't be complacent with mine, man, mid bars at noon again, dang, in the damn dog, man, it's spitting a little wizard like Gandalf, ran up in the strand, had to have a damn span off, had to spin it, and really hit it, had to rinse it off, man, had to wash it off, how'd I rinsed it, in the sink, and I fixed a young beverage drink, a young clever man, cocaine peppers, yeah, man, got paid off the severance, man, he got paid on the shit, man, got paid in the conversation, and the conversation wasn't really playing, yeah, though, bars at noon, number 67 is 7 a wave, it was a wave just to ride, man, bars at noon, 67, yes, okay, the claim, picture prepping, 6, 7, 8, 9, you can't cry, yeah, man, get down your hands, man, you can't pry it open, or ride it over, man, I was hoping just to spit another bar or two, way afternoon, later Catholic room, let me catapult, don't go too soon, go too late, bars at noon, man, couldn't wait, ayy, bars at noon, couldn't wait, ayy. Yeah, bars at noon, 67, do a quick little 5-minute, just a little 5-minute rhyme on a Sade sample, just on the Sade sample, if that's all right, you know, if that's all right with y'all, if it's okay, that's how I'm commencing this one. I didn't know that was, you see, I didn't know what that beat was all about. That was one I hadn't put through the mix. I probably had it here for a while, but I don't think I went and rapped over it. I had it but didn't rap over it. It's a chill ass day. I think I mentioned in the bars that I just came from an audition. And when I say came from, I mean it was like right over there. Right there. I did it right there. In my living room. Yeah, just a quick little audition. And yeah, things was beautiful. I like being able to, I like it wasn't a self-tape. It was a Zoom audition. I prefer the Zoom. Well, it was a Zoom-like app. It was another type of Zoom, but it was they facilitated though. I didn't have to tape myself and be a fucking editor. I just had all the elements. So that was dope. That was really dope. Yeah, it was cool. The explanation was a while, but you know, it was really good because I got to make it here on time. So that was really dope. That was just the dopest to me. Yeah, that was just spectacular to me that I was able to make it right on time. You know, no parking, but just log in. I'm auditioning now. I can't mention the commercial because I had to digitally sign an NDA as well, which is another good sign. Them be some good signs. Oh yeah, I got this new. I tried this new shea butter. I was doing this raw shea butter, but that shit's too hard. I ain't got nothing broken it up. You know what I'm saying? But 426 Solutions hooked me up with some handcrafted stuff. Shouts out to them. Shouts out to them. I like the product. It's got me glowing. I'm looking at my glow. I see myself, man. I never see myself like that. This lies. It's like I just reacquainted with my own reflection. Wow. So yeah, the day is starting off kind of chill, man. The day is starting off real chill. And I'm for that I'm grateful. And I saw some inroads on some financial solutions. You know, some challenges. I mean, everybody having little challenges right now, you know, and they just set off a second lockdown. So, you know, I'm going to be coming for sure with some more bars. We in the purple tier. We out here in this California purple tier. That's the most severe with the COVID, you know. So we going to have the most restrictions, like a lightweight curfews and some more shit, you know. And so that is what it is. I was watching the Jeezy versus Gucci. That was hard to watch, man. That shit was hard to watch. It was hard to watch. I mean, it was dope to listen to, but it was like, you know, I read body language and like visual cues, and that shit was like, okay, is a bottle? They gonna throw a bottle in here? That ain't even like the. That ain't even it wasn't even the tension between them. It was kind of like their attitudes towards shit, you know? Like, Gucci was too hype that he killed his partner, but Jeezy was like trying to over gloss over the fact that he sent somebody to kill this dude. He like, wait a minute. You know, y'all both is looking strange, and then did they joint performance? I was like, man, it's interesting, you know, how it still be, you know, motherfuckers bury the hatchet, and then they all after the whole thing was like, we having an after party. I'm like, bruh, why are you inviting people out? Y'all gonna kill a whole community with COVID. Fuck violence. Y'all just gonna have everybody come through catch COVID after this. Come through, catch the COVID. We having an after spreader event. Yeah, just come through. We got bottle service. We got COVID. We got COVID tests too. You know, you can't. You know what I'm saying? We give you both. We give you the test and we tell you. You know what I'm saying? So come through, take your test. Come through to the super spreader, the after super spreader. Nigga, the super spreaders though. Like, man, fuck it. It was a beautiful thing to watch. It was for sure a beautiful thing to watch. Yeah, man. What else? Audition, Jeezy, Gucci, lockdowns. Purple tears, purple there, purple here, year, every year, a new year. New year, new clear, is too clear. tear. I know you hurting here and dropping purple tears. Cry, shed, purple rain even. Spit some game even. Left several tricks up to sleeping upward, supper. It was supple. Then I had to eat and grub on supper. Trying to touch on something touching, something breathing. Came through it, was switched up and ended abruptly ended. Busted, ended. Busted left and busted right. I had to rinse it. Ratchet, a wrench ratchet, a rented packet, couldn't kick it, I couldn't cap it, couldn't thatch it, I couldn't stack it, couldn't let it fall, let it draw, man, came through on a draw, a different stall, man, had to take a piss in a different stall, oh, a different stall, oh, yeah, I left it awfully. I left it frosty, and it was off the mark. Mark was awfully, and it was roughly. Yeah, we got it handed down. It was like a Rossi. He came through and drank the whole thing of Rossi. The whole jug, got the glove, got the whole hug, and held it tightly held it for the right one. Held it rightly. Rightly was picked for the plucking. Plucking was picked. It was kicking it, trying to kick it to something that was supple. Plucking it, trumped. Couldn't even trump it. You couldn't even trip it. It was the shit was truffle charges, come to daughters, man, and dumped on narges. They had to wave out to my partners, wave up to the partners, raised up, then quaved up, man, had some shit to roll up, and even had blazed up, even though we was not supposed to blaze here, we was supposed to just roll it up right here, and then get the fuck up out of here. But now cloud is clear as cloudy, did it out, man, it's sear proudly, they pouting sear and grilled shit, and grilled meats and grilled feet, they couldn't wait to spill and try to say he spilled to me, he met defeat, but he still, they know it looked like he fell to his feet, he feet to his fell to defeat the fail, but it was like it took an L, but it took a W, and made it an LXVII, a 67, why try, man, if you couldn't stack it, why, stack it by, stacking vibes was stacked way back, though, put vibes on the map, yo, where I'm at, where I'm going, where I go, where I've been, where I've eased, where I've been, what it is, what it weeds, what it was, Dragon Ball, Whis, and Beerus, Lord, please, hear us, hear the praiser, man, not to put the value on you and appraise you, because I have to appraise every corner of some shit that I ain't really trying to look up in them spaces, while I got my spaces, that's just taken away from me spatially looking into my spaces, and space should be, and the whole conversation face should be about the facing me, facing you in the mirror, and the reflection, came through, it was fleshy, came through, it was preshy, man, it was mangry, they said, oh, he getting testy, stretchy, man, especially stretched, especially like a yoga mat, folded rat, man, they had to just roll it up and fold it backwardly folded, man, with the man, and got the faculty rolling, the fact that he was going up the dome and going off some nothing in the home really is budget was the whole subject, and the subject was clearly seen. See the dream man couldn't sear the sting seared. There was some stuff going on here is going on, here the thrown alone, man, and it leave it thrown alone, leave it thrown alone, breezy, man, came going around, leave it on the wrong preaching, be on the wrong preaching, man, he was right to pick for the pull for the pick, preaching, picked the fiction, man, came through, was so facetious, fake smile, break out with tongue-in-cheek shit, seeping, man, came through, seeping, game, seeped it, it was leaking through the pores, preaching, man, and it couldn't even know that the shit was speaking through him, came, man, not to confuse me, man, shit, I'm confused, it was the shit that I just said, I said that shit, and it was like, nigga, who needed to hear, I did, but shit, I heard that, served that, man, served that like a hors d'oeuvre at a bird party, man, came through, was, motherfucker Marty the Third, and Back to the Future, Back to the Deuces, they come through and they just happened to be the motherfucker, the facts was inconclusive, at the same time, spitting the same grind, number 67, that's 2 plus 65, but it's already 66 before 67 before they actually, for the homies, you could just pull it up, and they say that's the homie, we'll pull her up, and they came through too abruptly, and it was abruptly, man, I really wasn't ready to be fucking with nobody, so I'm gonna have to come see you outside, South Drive, man, came through, on the, any damn side, south sides, north sides, easts and wests, and beats and compression, and came through and leaving creases like starch and shit is starch. not to break your little pity pattern apart and tear the pattern apart. Yeah, though, it got a pattern of sorts, a pattern of sports. Loving the Dorsey, loving the Jersey, loving the birds, and came through it. It was a burpee. Yeah, had to do it like a burpee in several repetitions, several conversations. So pretentious. Sitting up waiting for shit to jump off, and jumping off it was Nathan. Nathan jumped off Nathan. It was recreation, creating Rex, creating Rex. He came through recreate the flesh. The act of it, came through spitting Mac rhymes, Mac times, homie. Mac up, racked up, Mac down, even Mac through. He came through with the super cold, Max flu, mash through. Can't have it, bow, shout, before I mash through. Mash it out, man, mashed potatoes, mashed potato, mashed flour that had to mash on now, mash around, mash around, mashing pounds, the pants cows, man, I sweat up, my opportunity was posted up, and I had to pounce, man, we had around, didn't want to have a drink, but we had around, ran around, and he came through it, and sat it down, sat it up, sat it lean, sat it left, sat it round, sat it clean, sat it dirty, even, asserted, came through with an asserted seat, it came through with an asserted subject, touched it, and he was so upset up here, and the subject was the upset, that he was suspect, upset, that he was rusted, it was lusciously came up thick, it was pumped up, yeah, it came through and they pumped it up like Arnold, gone for Sean, the bang and making it sound like a gong. Yeah, he came through puffing the Gosper, and it came through the Godsboro, it was folded up and you couldn't box one of them, let it express your lungs out of smoke with them, let alone box with them, and you give them botulism. I mean, you came through changing colors like they watching prisms. Watch them change their colors like they watching prisms. What is the same subject? They came to the same subjects. Chubbs they changed, same precious, and it was saying precious, diamond on my precious, or like a ring, or like a cream. It came through, they can't believe you like them things, they like them teens, or like the preens. Came through, they like Supreme, the Supreme machine. Yeah, that came through, the peak, the machine was peak. I seen the sheep, the street. It came through, it was Maryland, street of these up the damn shit's creek, or stream, the cream that came through, it came through the leaned up, but it was standing level, down at present, came through, came through again. That's what I thought talk about, man, not being here and then bam, out there I was again, sipping coffee, awfully sipper triple, and it came through with a double and a triple, and it came through towing tipper throwing, and it came through with sipping Patron. Nah, man, I don't even really drink that shit. That's mostly promotions posted. It came through. There's about like $2 of alcohol up in it. The rest of the shit you playing for licensing and marketing and all that bullshit that they shit it did it. And to pay a rapper to spit about it, and they spit it shit. We buy whole bottles of this shit, and they give me bottles just to spit it. Bottles is in kind trade. Homogenous goods and romping the good, and they bombing when they wish they would, but this shit subpar with the extra promotions and marketing. It goes hard in the paint, get a prank, man. Think I'm lying, but I ain't. Put a prank, man. It'll leave you faded if you knew the truth you don't. Man, I just keep my blinders on, the grinders on, man, because I can find the zone. I see through the distortion and the static, man, giving me all my whole proportions, and the portion spatted, and it's proportionate. So don't get me chatted, man, how I chomped on it and chatted it, man. One whole bite of the apple, my whole face, and cracked it in half, cracked it, and then fractured it, and paid through it, and passed it, and hugged it. Was so passionate, man. A 10-second hug, man. It was like endorphins switched up and was given and traded, sitting deflated, man. Couldn't sit in it, and the heart was centered, phrased and plated in the center. Hard spaces, the hard spaker that came through, spanking them in dominoes or something. Came to the subject came through, please, and it was incomplete ain't like the past, man. But you got it in the ink, but the ink couldn't. Speed, it came through. It was creamed and put the cream in front of the strength. The man came through like it had it in the wash. They shrinked it, then they talked to it about your business like the shrink did. But it was client with the privilege with the clean pride. Man came through cleaner than fried, cleaner than some tide. Eating like some fries salted, fries salted. Man, young boy was exalted without the ruling, without the bullet. Came through. It was some foolishness sitting up out his window, get up out this lot. There's a lot to catch the spot, man. He came through and the spot was blown up the spot like a bomber. It bombed him. Now you're gone, they gonna have to embalm you, man. That's the process. And it was precious. Message, man, came through, it was an effervescent, dog. What's that word even mean before I'm rhyming this shit? Cause the rhymes sound clean. I'll say some whole other things just because this shit linked up me. But it's still synced up, scene. And I peeped the whole scene. Scene was peeked up, man. It peeked down. I peeked through it. It was see through it. See through it. So you see, it was a fantasy. See, man, came through fluidly, Leon flew, came through over the head, he flew over the head like a damn the mess, damn the stress, man, came through, damn that stress though, damn the stress, yeah, man, he came through spitting bars, and it fresh, man, came through, man, motherfuckers wasn't depressed, man, well, I ain't here to impress you, I ain't here to apply no pressure, pressure's no implied on me, rather, man, fuck is going on, what's it throwing on, then it came through, they tried to pressure throwing on pressure throwing, that's it, man, came through, talking about staying back, detention, take attention, man, better hold this game here, retention, he came through, he couldn't pay it up, passed through on their attention bill, they had to pay up, ran it up, man, came through, did it up, animating, watching anime, smacked up, not like Tina Turner, made a burner, and watching anime with a burner, like I'm Baki, Frosty, it came through, couldn't process that bullshit that they covered and thought this, man, I had to watch something else, couldn't watch this, full metal, full data, you have to put up your whole shit or pull the strings like Geppetto, it came through, it was like some De Niro, but not Robert, not Goddard, though, the wires was put together, but who soldered them, you trotted them, man, trotted the dough, man, got his passport, but there's no stamps in it though, Stanford it broke, and he came through, but somehow he still got to Japan, he still got to China, and they ain't even let no boy in, I didn't even let me in, but I'm over there, man, when I check the scans, man, they playing on streams they playing, man, they might get in your dreams, the dreams get in your mind, your dreams get into your mind, you get into some shit tonight, and get into the house, get into the browse, man, had to, instead of creeping out creeping, they shut down, out for you, down for you, mouth thing, man, how the fucking shit coming out your mouth sound stupid, sound silly, sound trooper down silly, man, trooper down, man, came through, trooper down, man, came through with a hoopers clown, came through moving around the rounds, he came through with the amps trampling over some trampling, he came through with trampling, man, he been tramping through, it was trounce, and he came through with the trounce, and he came, yeah, man, except for the one that had too many child fluidity, came through with fluidity, and grooving me, though, by doity, and that by don't, said don't, he came through with a rope, oh yeah, rope, he came through with the rope, though, oh yeah, man, you was tired, but he was on the ropes, that's what it had looked like, when he was down, while you was watching, you didn't even watch for the come around, the setup for the setback, the setback being the setup for the comeback, come up, clearing it, keeping it clogged in, man, get your whole cogs clean clogged, the front frog, man, the clock, the spots, it came through, how you even clean a damn clock, they had to open it up and spray it and play it, I hope they ain't play it again, man, this ain't the monster, man, came through, was working with a young monster was young and he was old at the same time, the motherfucker that was pushing it round pushing it popular, and it was not popular, it was somehow popular, it came through, it chop it up, chopper rappers, it came through, there's no robbers, and it was zobbers, what is a zobber, man, you fuck with the oppers, man, them old bands, the road bands, man, they trying to come through and be like, singing this song with you, and hold the hands singing, all caroled up, it was like, in the position, you was mind wild, and feral, barreled up, and still, man, ramped up, and ramping up, and fans and stuff, and he talking about running into something, he ran into something, show something, it's so loving, he came through, it was loving the subject, lovely, subject, fussy, and it was really busy, and he was busting, and he was arrested, touching, he was restitution, touching, then he came through with the conclusions, he came through with conclusions, not to jump to him jumping, ooh, and we came to conclusions, what you about don't do, what I don't, Ooh, yeah. Oh, wait. I wonder. That's a crazy way to end it. Right? Can I do it like that? Is that? Oh, wow. I'm trying to see how they be ending in beats, how they just cut it off. Yeah. Yeah, it's over. That's how we stop. Well, damn, that was like, I gave you the, I think you got 15 minutes of raps right there. It probably wasn't 15, but you put it with the other 5. It was for sure 15. Bars at noon 67. It's clean though. I like that. The loop it came down. It was funny at first. The loop was interesting. It was interesting. It's a lot going on out here, man. People having a buy-a-thon again. People doing a buy-a-thon again. They trying to buy everything in the store. There's no more toilet paper. I'm sick of these fools. They buying it all up. They buying everything. I'm like, man, go buy some of my albums. Buy all of the digital shit. Buy them out. Yeah. Buy them out. What else? I should have like an exit beat. Oh yeah, I do got the exit beat. Yeah, so you got 15 minutes of rapping. That's basically all it is. It don't always be 3 beats, but it's always gonna be 15 minutes of raps. It might be 1 beat. I got it over 2 beats. It's this strange character outside. He's shirtless, but he ain't got work on outfits on. He got like slacks and some like dress shoes. It's one thing to be shirtless and you got exercise gear on, but you can't have. That's sus. You know, and he not super swole. He was just like, you know, barely get through. It was like, okay, to where you look at this fool working out. Oh, he just shirtless with a belt on. Okay, all right. Oh, he gonna go put his tank top. I'm not gonna call it the WB. I'm not gonna call it the WB. But he got like, cause it's a tank top. It's got a color. It's not. It's not the undershirt. It's an over. He got for real over under. I'm gonna be taking pictures of this fool, cause that's not lit. But the shit looking crazy. The shit is looking crazy, man. Yeah, man. Bars at noon 67. Where's this down? If you've been listening, you already knew. 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 Bars at noon. You You already knew, baby. You already knew, baby. You already knew. 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 This is Bars at Noon. 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 Yeah, Bars at Noon. Yeah, we came through. Yeah, we came through again with Bars at Noon. It was around noon time. And then a player went live. Then the player went live. Bars at Noon one time. It was Bars at Noon. It was Bars at Noon. It didn't start too soon. Yeah, it did though. 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 Yeah, it did. 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 That's the episode, man. My goodness. Yeah, it did though. Thank you so much for fucking with it. Upwardly fucking with it. Appreciation. Appreciation. This conversation of appreciation. Thank you. Gratitude. All the shit. About to be posted in the house again. 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 Bitch, I'm in the house. All up in the house. Posted in the house. Posted in the house. Posted in the house. Posted in the house. Oh, bitch. Posted in the house. 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 You talking about going out? Bitch, shut your mouth. Bitch, I'm posted in the house. Bitch, I ain't going out. No, I'm going out. Bitch, I'm in the house. Just posted 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 in the house. Alright, y'all. The thing did something funny, and it was perfect because I was trying to end that shit anyways. Thank you so much for joining me. Subscribe if you ain't subscribed. If you watching me here or watch me on where this go live or where this posts, when this posts, watch me when it posts. I look a fool on here, but you know, yeah. Let me change the angle now. That it's over. Let me change the angle now that it's over. It is over though. Subscribe.